are you going to come out one day and go, surprise, I can see? And he goes,
and this year, I would reveal the truth.
oh.
He should do a pay-per-view special. I'm watching all of this, the vision trials of Stevie Wonder.
What's up, gang? It is I, Reece the Beast. Thanks for checking out today's episode of Comprehensive Eye Exam, brought to you by medical school, that thing I should have gone to.
Are you aware that you could go to prison for impersonating a doctor?
Today, we're going to be talking about one of the greatest musical artists of all time, the legend himself, Stevie Wonder. He's a singer, songwriter, and musician with record sales surpassing over 100 million sold. A musical legend, Stevie Wonder is best known for his smooth vocals and funky bass lines. And for those of you watching that are too young to know who this man is, fun fact, Stevie Wonder is blind. That fact wasn't fun at all. It all started back on May 13th of 1950. Stevie Wonder was born 6 weeks premature, which resulted in a rare condition where the growth of the eye is aborted and the retina detaches, thus resulting in blindness a few weeks after his birth. But the boy was not discouraged by the fact that he couldn't see. He began to play instruments at an early age and was quickly regarded as a child prodigy after already mastering the piano, drums, and harmonica. Given the nickname Little Stevie Wonder, he was offered his first record deal when he was just 11, and from there he grew to become one of the most successful musicians of all time. It's a true story that warms the heart and shines a spotlight on the raw power of the human spirit. Until now, because apparently...
Stevie can see. Stevie can see. It's just an act.
Chalk and Thunder, Stevie Wonder gave you that name, right?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Stevie got vision like no other person. I still believe Stevie can see.
He can see. Stevie can see.
I've been spending my whole life with him thinking he can see. I know he can see.
I thought you said sing.
No, he can see.
He did it to Diddy that he told him exactly what he was wearing the entire to his face.
He can't be faking this guy.
He's faking.
You think Stevie Wonder can see?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's the craziest thing ever.
So it's a long con.
Yes. I'm telling you, have him on the show. Put stuff in his way. I bet you he step over it. All right.
So yeah, that's a thing now. As you just saw, Stevie Wonder's celebrity friends are throwing shade at him on national television, claiming that they have empirical evidence that Stevie Wonder is not actually blind.
Psst, Stevie, if you're listening, you need to find yourself some new friends, because the ones you got are snitches.
But before we jump into the good stuff, let me be clear that this video is strictly speculation. I have never met Stevie Wonder, and there is a 0.00% chance that he knows I exist. I just thought that this story was really interesting and figured that it would make for a quality video, which it absolutely does. This video is fire.
Look what I have created!
I'm basically just an entertainer, much like Stevie Wonder, except Stevie has more talent in his left nipple than I do my entire body. This god of a man has sold 100 million records, 30 top 10 hits, 25 Grammy Awards, a Lifetime Achievement Award, an Academy Award for Best Song, a Polar Music Prize. He's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and now he's on a Reece the Beast YouTube video. Congratulations.
I am just green with jealous rage right now.
To begin, I think it's important to note that according to Wikipedia, Stevie Wonder was a little prankster growing up. Several accounts state that he would run around pulling pranks on all of his friends and family. Now, how Stevie went about setting up these pranks, I have no idea. But you know there's a problem when the blind kid keeps catching you off guard. I'm just saying. Not only has this man mastered the guitar, piano, and harmonica, but he has also mastered the art of the prank. I mean, just look at these old newspaper ads he was in, and tell me that this man is not hilarious.
He's very funny. He's a practical joker.
So who knows? Maybe Stevie Wonder's blindness is all just one big lifelong prank. Maybe Stevie Wonder could see this entire time and the whole world bought it. And maybe, just maybe, this man just pulled off the greatest prank in the history of time. As the old saying goes, nothing is impossible. So let's lean into that idea and see what we find. To do that, I did some research on the internet and pulled what I found to be the 3 most compelling pieces of evidence to support this theory. Starting off with clue number 1, basketball games.
Let it ride!
Stevie Wonder goes to a lot of basketball games, where often he'll get courtside seats and follow along with the action somehow. So I guess our boy Stevie is a big basketball fan. I mean, I don't blame him. I like basketball too. It's one of my favorite sports to watch. Now, I'm sure that there are aspects about live sports that blind people can enjoy too, like the sound of the music or the cheering fans. But why would Stevie Wonder choose to sit courtside when he can get the exact same experience sitting up in the nosebleeds? Probably so he can see better.
I'm already in the building. I'm coming through the lobby. Door opens. It's Stevie Wonder. He comes in, says, "What's up, Shaq?" Presses the button. Hold on, true story. Presses the button, gets off on the floor, by himself, goes to his room. I went and called every person I knew and told them they believe it.
Now, for a regular human being, this would be a red flag for sure. But I don't get why Shaq is so surprised. The man weighs 400 pounds and you can hear him coming from a mile away. As soon as he stepped on the elevator, it probably dipped like 4 inches. And Stevie Wonder was just standing there like, oh, that must be Shaq. Either that, or he saw Shaq with his eyeballs. Both are equally possible.
Did you challenge Stevie Wonder to a basketball game?
And he won. He won.
He won.
Honest, he won.
Okay.
Now, before you freak out, there is a perfectly logical explanation for this. It's very possible that Stevie Wonder has enhanced senses like Daredevil and can actually see better than all of us. For that reason, we're marking down clue number 1 as inconclusive evidence.
That doesn't make sense.
Clue number 2, the impossible catch.
Oh my goodness! That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Number 39.
Arguably the most widely known example of Stevie's gift of sight is in this clip where Stevie's performing on stage with Paul McCartney, and this happens.
Oh my goodness! That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Number 39.
Now I ask you this, my friend. If Stevie Wonder is actually blind, how the did he catch that microphone? I mean, it's not like he heard it. He's at a concert, on stage, surrounded by music. Think about it. When something falls unexpectedly, what do? You reach out to catch it. That's human instinct. It happens faster than you can think. And I lay you money that is exactly what happened. Maybe. Either that, or it just fell in his hand. Both are equally possible. Inconclusive evidence.
I don't get it.
And last but not least, clue number 3, Stevie the Photographer. Here we have a haunted picture of Stevie Wonder taking a picture of Michael Jackson. But if a picture's worth 1,000 words, then why do I have so many questions? Like, how does Stevie know how to operate a camera? What's the point of looking through the viewfinder? Why would he even want to take a picture if he can't see it? How does he even know if he's in frame? They're inside. Why is everyone wearing sunglasses? Why is Michael's hand so f***ing big? I wonder if Stevie takes pictures often. Spoiler alert, he does. I don't think that this clue requires any more context than that. Inconclusive evidence.
What? What the fuck?
Well, that's it. I ran out of leads. I'm starting to think that the only way that we're going to prove that Stevie Wonder can actually see is if he comes out and publicly says it himself.
Buy me a few planes and be able to fly them.
Oh, wow. You'd fly them yourself?
I flew a plane once well, actually twice.
What?
I actually landed the plane.
Well, if I were driving, I would do the best.
Do you think you'd crash or do you think you'd go all right?
I wouldn't crash.
Wow. That was incredibly convenient. Okay, look. I want to believe him, but at the same time, I think he's f***ing with us. I mean, look, we've already established that Stevie Wonder has a great sense of humor, right? So it's not a stretch to think that Stevie Wonder probably likes messing with the paparazzi.
What's your strongest sense, would you say?
Nonsense.
I think we should do a special show and let me do the camera stuff and go around and talk to people. Do it again.
People I can sing.
Louder.
People I can sing.
Louder.
People I can sing.
Okay, now you're messing up.
I mean, personally, I think that Stevie Wonder is a real-life blind man who likes to pretend that he's not blind because he thinks that it's funny.
I understand that we're running behind time, so, next cue card, please.
And his opening line to me every time he sees me is, "Lionel, good to see you."
You look wonderful. Let me take my glasses off.
Hold on. You see me?
She looks incredible.
But Reece, what about all of Stevie Wonder's celebrity friends that put him on blast on national television?
That's a great question, viewer. I've come to the conclusion that all of them are in on the joke.
Put stuff in his way. I bet you he step over it. Stevie gonna do this. Stevie gonna be.
If you didn't already know, all talk shows are 100% staged, i.e. fake. The guests are given all the questions ahead of time and they have all of their stories and answers prepared in advance. It's all self-promotional smoke and mirrors. So it's not an accident that all these celebrities called out Stevie Wonder. It was planned. Perfect example. Lionel, Richie, and Stevie Wonder were on tour together when he told this story.
Go over to his house, and he says, I got a record I want you to hear. He pulls a cassette out. Cassette. He says, come go with me in the car. And he goes on the driver's side. He said, get it on the passenger side. I get on the passenger side. And then he puts the cassette in, he cranks the car up, and he goes, and he puts it in reverse and starts down the driveway. He's going down the driveway. I said, Stevie! He goes, I got you.
In fact, he went on a different talk show and told the exact same story wearing the exact same outfit.
Driving back down the driveway. And I screamed, said, Stevie! And he said, got you, didn't I?
You expect me to believe that Stevie Wonder didn't know he was gonna say that ahead of time? Pfft, okay. Could you imagine the two of them on the tour bus the next day?
Hey Lionel, how'd your interview go? Good. I told the entire world that I don't think that you're blind.
Yeah, this is the part where you get the f*** off of my bus. But hey, that's just my takeaway from all this. But I pass the question off to you. What do you guys think? Do you think Stevie Wonder is actually blind? Do you think it's all just an act and he's faking it for attention? Or do you think that Stevie has daredevil powers? Whatever it is, let me know down in the comments below. In conclusion, no one is saying that Stevie Wonder is definitely not blind. No one is saying that. That said, Stevie Wonder might not be blind.
You'll need to unlock your iPhone first.
I'm in.